It's time for this week's episode of Brandon Sports Talk, featuring in-depth interviews from those who are trending in the world of athletics. And now, here's the host of Brandon Sports Talk, Brandon Pate.
Welcome back to Brandon Sports Talk. In today's episode, I have the privilege to interview the Buffalo Beauts Erin Gehen. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How you doing, Brandon?
I'm doing good. Can you talk about how you knew that you wanted to play professional hockey?
I actually wasn't sure that professional hockey was the route that I wanted to go after college. It kind of all just fell in my lap. And once I hit the ice, I knew that it was something that I wanted to do.
What was your time like in college playing hockey?
Buffalo State is a great place to play hockey. It's also a great place to live. When I went to Buff State, we were in a bit of a rebuilding stage. So we had, I graduated with a class of 12. So we kind of had a lot of young blood and a lot of eager, I had a lot of eager teammates, great talent. We broke a lot of records there and reached a lot of milestones as a team. So it was an overall really great experience.
What were some of your personal accomplishments at Buffalo State?
I would say biggest accomplishment at Buff State is being a part of the team that I was a part of. We broke a lot of records, as in we had the longest win streak. We had the most wins in a season. We made it very far in the playoffs. Things like that are what I'm definitely most proud of coming out of Buff State.
What was the feeling like whenever you put on your college uniform for the first time?
So that feeling is surreal. Growing up, I didn't really know if I was going to get to the next stage in playing. So when I was able to do that, especially surrounded by such great people and great teammates, I mean, it was definitely a surreal experience for me.
What was the process like of trying out and signing with the Buffalo Beauts?
So I kind of had a bit of an untraditional experience in that regard. It was kind of late, and I got a call from the current GM, Mandy Cronin, at the time, and she had asked me if I wanted to come try out. And I did, but as soon as I hit the ice, I knew that I was going to make it my mission to make that team. I mean, I was surrounded by such elite players, and I knew that it was something I really wanted. It all kind of came back how much I just missed the game.
How did it feel whenever you scored your first professional goal against Connecticut Wells in 2019?
So that feeling was honestly just a feeling of relief. I think I was getting better with every game that season, and it was just a matter of time before I got the first one off my back. I think every player kind of feels that after the first goal of every season. It's kind of a weight lifted off your shoulders.
How has your coaching experience helped you with your playing experience and vice versa?
So being on the other side of the bench as a coach has definitely helped me to grow into a much better, a much smarter hockey player. Seeing things from a different perspective really helps you to tailor your game and to focus more on the details and on systems and things of that nature. So my thinking has definitely gotten a lot better.
What was your time like volunteering as the assistant coach for Erin College?
So volunteering at Elmira College, I mean, I'm so spoiled. It's such a great experience. I'm surrounded by unbelievable coaching staff, unbelievable players, and just overall just great people. I learn every day from the coaches and from the players too. I mean, I'm just always learning new things. I'm surrounded by such great talent that I'm just so grateful for it.
What was the feeling like whenever you put on your first NWHL jersey for the first time with the Buffalo Beauts?
I think that feeling was just more nerves. I mean, putting that jersey on for the first time was surreal as well, but it's also I just couldn't wait to get my first shift out of the way. And as soon as I got that first shift out of the way, I knew I could kind of settle in and just play my game.
How did it feel to know that your name was on the back of the Buffalo Beauts jersey?
Again, I mean, that's such a great feeling, but I think even just pulling that jersey on with the name on the front is just as important. I mean, I was just so humbled and so grateful to have that experience.
What is a typical game day like for you playing with the Buffalo Beauts?
For me, I usually grab a cup of coffee on my way to the rink. I like to keep it loose. I'll tape my stick. I will chat with my teammates, and then I usually do my own little warm up and maybe a team warm up if we're doing one. But if not, I just kind of like to keep it loose.
Do you have any game day rituals that you do?
The only thing for me would be just getting a cup of coffee on the way to the rink. I'm not really a superstitious person, so there's not much that I have to do before the game.
What was it like to play in Lake Placid this year?
That experience was actually unbelievable. I mean, it's an experience that a lot of people did not get to do. The league did such a great job with putting us up in a great hotel, feeding us. I mean, I had an unbelievable experience in Lake Placid.
What are some of your accomplishments as a Buffalo Beauts hockey player?
Truthfully, I think my biggest accomplishment as a Buffalo Beaut is just being part of such an elite team and such a great league and playing at the level that I'm playing at. That's just my biggest accomplishment in itself.
Who are some of the players that you look up to, whether they are on your team or other teams?
I mean, there's so many great players in this league, but truthfully, I mean, I just look up to everybody that I'm on the ice with every single day. All the girls that I go to battle with every day. I mean, they're such great people in addition to great hockey players. So I mean, I don't know if there's a single person that I'm just looking up to other than just the team as a whole.
What is it like to play with players like Taylor Kersey and Dominique?
I mean, again, those are just two of our elite players that are in this league. They're just, I mean, Kersey can score from anywhere and nobody's going to get by Dom. So, I mean, I'm just getting better playing in practice with them and in games every single day. And we definitely missed Kersey this year in the bubble, but playing with them every day, it's a great experience. And I mean, it helps me grow as a hockey player playing at that level.
What are some of your future plans when it comes to your playing career?
I think for me, I mean, I would love to play as long as I can, and you never know really how long you're going to be able to play, but I'm never going to close any doors in that regard.
What advice would you give somebody looking to play in college?
I think the best advice that I can give somebody that's looking to play would just be work hard. I mean, it's always hard for a coach to pass up on a player that works the hardest. So working hard on and off the ice, putting in the work and just giving it your all 100% of the time, and you'll get there.
What advice would you give somebody looking to play in professional, transitioning from college to professional?
Truthfully, I think it would kind of be the same advice there. I mean, you just have to work hard. I mean, it is the next level. It's faster. It's you're playing with more skilled players. It's always going to be a bit of a transition, but again, if you are the hardest working player on the ice, it's hard for a coach to pass up on you.
Where can my listeners find you at on social media?
Oh, wow. I am on Twitter and Instagram, and I think my handles are just Erin Gehen 81, but I'm actually not 100% sure.
Thank you again, Erin, for your interview, and best of luck in this upcoming season with the Buffalo Beauts.
Awesome. Thanks, Brandon.
You can find Brandon Sports Talk on Facebook at Brandon Sports Talk, Instagram at Brandon Sports Talk, Twitter at Talk_Brandon, and you can find me on YouTube at Brandon Sports Talk. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you again, Erin, for your interview, and best of luck.
You've been watching Brandon Sports Talk. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to Brandon Sports Talk on social media and on YouTube.